this episode, we explore the buzzing agriculture industry in Grand Bahama. It is an industry that many locals are unaware exists. You will learn firsthand about the APRI cooperative organization, local backyard farming, and follow the renovation of the Grand Bahama Agriculture building.
I came across the program because I received a WhatsApp message that actually said it was for bookkeeping. So it was a happy little accident. I came across beekeeping as bookkeeping. So it's a two-day workshop. From the two-day workshop, it stemmed off into a 14-week program. The 14-week program was then extended into, 16 or 18?
It just extended for 4 more weeks. And from then, we were given the opportunity by the Development Bank to prepare a business plan to start the venture of our individual businesses. As you see here today, she is K. Michelle and I am Be Unique. During our 14 weeks of training, we established the Grand Bahama Beekeepers Cooperative, where we have 5 board of directors and we have in total 18 members. And we are in the rebuilding phase for the cooperative because as we went through Hurricane Dorian, all of the hives that we would have had established at the Rand Nature Center, we lost them to the flood water, as well as we had some equipment that was stolen. And thankfully to the government, OPM, they have given us a grant to help us rebuild and to repurchase items that were stolen. And there has been other grants that came about that has been able to help our business individually as well, being awarded 2 grants thus far for individual businesses to help us to get back up and running, because we also lost our hives as well that were stationed out at the Rand Nature Center. Bees are very important to us because bees, if we take care of the bees will take care of us. I don't know if people truly know that bees actually contribute to 70% of the food that we need in order to live. So if at any point bees decide to become extinct, human would only last for another 3 to 4 years before we start to die out of hunger. They produce 70% of the food that we need, not that we want. So the bees are very important, so we try to encourage the community. Yes, we understand that it can become a nuisance and they irritate you, but we try to encourage them, don't swat. If you suspect that there's a swarm or a hive around your area, give us a call. We'd be happy to come out and remove the bees. We take the bees and we actually colonize them, which is how we are able to produce the same honey that you like to eat, that honey that you add to your cup of tea, to your cream of wheat. So we try to get people also to plant more bee-friendly plants as well, where bees can be able to come and pollinate and carry it back to the hive and be able to continue repopulating, because we would never want to be in a position where bees are going into the verge of extinction.
Well, my business, she already mentioned, the name is K. Michelle. I specialize in wax-based products, so I make candles, I make lotion, I make body butter. I also make bath bombs, I do personalized tumblers, I do an assortment of things, but it's basically or essentially made from products of the hive, so it either be honey or beeswax.
And my business, Be Unique, I also do wax-based products as well. I do wax-based polishes such as shoe polish, wood polish, and then I do the honey side of it, which would be the honey soaps and would be the aromatherapy shower melt. We also make beeswax products, as you can see here behind us. We have over here our beeswax snap wraps. It is used like
Cling wrap.
And it's used like cling wrap, and it's actually a better alternative because you don't have to worry about any chemicals mixing with your food. You use it to wrap sandwiches, cookies, and it's also reusable. You just wash it out and you can reuse it again. If it starts to lose its stickiness, all you do, pop it back in the oven for about 5 minutes and it's like brand new. We also have our luminaries, Ms. Garland.
Our luminaries are made from, again, beeswax. You can put a tea light candle inside it, and it's basically like a votive design because whatever you put in it, it actually projects through. So you could actually etch it out, carve it out. You can put any kind of design you want on it. That was our luminaries. We also do our beeswax roll candles. We have them in this size as well as a taller one. We wasn't able to bring the taller one out today, and we have our honey soaps. So apart from that, the co-op itself does do honey as well as it do their own tea light candle, and there's other form of products where we're about to set into motion. We're just waiting to get the space so we'll be able to extend our line.
What you see behind us ongoing is the construction of 4 vendor stalls. Our company was mandated by the government to construct these stalls, and currently we want to say thank you to the government for affording us to tender for this project. We are glad to be a part of this initiative to assist in the rebuilding process of our community post-Hurricane Dorian. We have about 12 persons working. We were able to give 12 persons employment, as well as miscellaneous persons who would have done the clearing of the grounds and the preparation process. So we are delighted to be a part of this project.
We have already refurbished the entire building. We refurbished the building, enhanced everything that was here, so we can do what we're doing on the inside. The roof, the outer shell, now the inside.
We realized that we had to buckle up on what we were doing and reinforce the ideas and get things going. So that's what we did from top to bottom. I have 8 persons work with me throughout this project. Carpenters, electricians, plumbers, and helpers.
If you notice, look around, you have all the facilities, the new bathrooms and hallways and stuff like that would be connected to the other offices that's in this facility. With the government implementing the new to help the small businesses, it is a good idea. And for the fisheries, for the minister for agriculture and fisheries, this is a good project to go for to help the small business in Grand Bahama.
With us getting into the building, that would mean so much, not only to us as individuals, but us as a cooperative, because we have been in this journey from, I guess you can say 2017, from we started the 2-day workshop up until 2020. And we had a lot of ups and downs, and we're still here. And to be able to now have the space being renovated for us to use to say that's some place we can call our home, it's a major accomplishment for us being gifted it by OPM, and we're very grateful to them for being able to give us that space to utilize for us to call home. And if anybody want to get in contact with us, even before we get into the building, you can call us at 814-9722, and we also have our email that you can reach us at, which is gbbcoop@gmail.com.
Welcome to the Grand Bahama Community Farm. Here, the Minister, Iram Lewis, has partnered with Bahama Services to provide a space for individuals in the community to grow their own plants and seedlings for sale, as well as the garden portion. We're currently standing in what will be the hydroponics lab. Now, when people hear hydroponics, they get a bit confused, but it's a very simple concept. There are some plants that are too fragile to put directly into the ground. And so what we do is we isolate those plants in a medium where they can grow, where we can control all of the aspects of the plant growth. And so the water flows from the ground into that tank, we treat it for the nutrients we want, and then it flows over each of these pots, delivering the nutrient-rich water to each of the plants. Okay, when you start a hydroponic setup, your first batch is to test the system. So I'm testing my system with chard. But afterwards, the government has identified that lettuce is at the top of the priority for food security. And so the first grow crop in these pots will be lettuce. The Bahamas has survived on a tourism-based economy, and in doing so, we haven't focused so much on food. But between Hurricane Dorian as well as the COVID pandemic, the government has come to the realization that food security is integral to the Bahamas' survival over the next decades. And so they've invested in individuals like me, where they have foot the bill for a portion of some of the equipment necessary to start the food security program, as well as assist us in getting those goods once we prepare them to the public. So I would encourage individuals to go to their local government representative and speak with them about the initiatives that they have. You will find that in almost every major area, specifically in the northern Bahamas, there are initiatives like this. But we need you to interface with them so that they can send you out to these initiatives and you can get started on your own plant growing.
You have journeyed with us through our entire season of rebuilding Grand Bahama. It is important that we bring awareness to the various projects and initiatives that are being done right within our community. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this experience. Be encouraged, Grand Bahama. We are working for you and we stand with you.